Hello everyone, I hope you're doing great, and today I wanted to make a video because I wanted to thank you for the 200 subscribers that we reached. And you might think that 200 subscribers is not a lot, but it's actually quite a lot for me because it means I have people that actually enjoyed some of my content and decided to subscribe and stay tuned in this way with the channel. So thanks again for the 200 subscribers. And today I had some free time and I thought why not drink a coffee and for the 200 subscribers give you a sneak peek on my little bench that I have here. And I decided to show this little corner that I have here, and I spend my free time doing some circuits and electronics and stuff. So as you see here, the corner is pretty small. I've got my tools here, my oscilloscope. Here is my little setup I have for my stuff that I'm doing on my computer, and as you see, it's pretty small. Here I have all the corner with my unfixed stuff that I'm going to fix. As you see here, I've got my screws. I've got this Darlington pack that it's shorted and I'm gonna replace it, and it's gonna be on a video about this amplifier. So stay tuned for that. Here, this is a little project I'm working on, audio amplifier. This is working pretty fine. I have heard it with the headphones. It has some small issues that I need to fix, and we're gonna make a board, so stay tuned for that too. And here, so I've got my tools. I acquired these tools in quite some time. It's been like 2.5 years I've been acquiring those tools, and I'm acquiring it in a way that if I need something, I discover my needs as time passes, and I buy some stuff. And as you see here, I've got the oscilloscope. This is my favorite right here at the bench because it's an analog one. It's like 30 years old, but it's working flawlessly. I bought it pretty cheap. It was like 100 euros, and it works perfectly with my circuits that I do, and this is my favorite one. Here I've got my bench power supplies. This one is from Minleaf and this one is from Wanptek. I think these two are the cheapest ones that I could buy. It were like 50 euros each, and this one I have it for almost 2 years, and this one I bought it 2 months ago, and both of them work pretty nicely. I've got two because if I want to power up an amplifier that has dual supply rails, I can bridge those to the plus and the minus of the other and have like a common mode for my ground and two separate supplies. So pretty handy to have those two. They're quite noisy, but if I want to power something, if I want to power a circuit and I don't want to have noise, I'm gonna use the unregulated power supply that we did in the previous video. So I have clean power with my transformer. So these ones are pretty good. I really like them, pretty cheap. And down here I've got my soldering station. I also have a video on that soldering station that I did. This one's pretty budget friendly too, entry, and it works for 2.5 years without a problem. I've got my tips here. I've got some I've got solders, braid, some tips for the hot air station, and here I've got my tweezers. These tweezers, I use them for when I want to solder small stuff, and I also used to do some micro soldering, but it was pretty boring, and now I use this for projects, repairs, and that kind of stuff. Also these, I forgot to mention, I bought this for the oscilloscope. These ones are also pretty budget and they work fine for my application. I don't do high frequency measurements. Also this is 220 megahertz, so I mostly use it for if I want to check for clocks on some boards that I have, or if I want to check, but mostly I check audio signals. So here I've got my multimeter. This actually, I have it for 1 year. I had a very cheap one, but I decided that I wanted to invest in a better one, and actually it was on discount, so I bought one. I couldn't lose the deal and I bought it. This is pretty stiff, pretty nice. I really like it. So here I've got some of the components that I use. I've got my resistors here. Yep. I've got small transistors for, you know, amplifiers and stuff. My breadboard. The other breadboard is not actually mine, it's a friend of mine. Here I've got all the resistors that I used, and I'm storing them in small boxes with the numbers here, so I don't measure every time which resistor I want to use. So these boxes are pretty handy when you have a lot of components. And I'm also planning to do some buy some SMT components, so I can make some boards with SMT resistors, transistors and stuff. So here I've got my regulators, some pots. I've got terminals, screw terminals here, all kinds of diodes. I've got small diodes, big diodes for stuff. My BEDs, these are quite stronger transistors for current stages. My amplifiers and any other circuits that I do. Here I've got some little boxes where I store, you know, boards. There's a board here that I'm gonna do a video on, and audio signal processor that has a microcontroller and some codecs. Here I store all my regulated boards, and I'm planning to in the future to fill this box with projects and stuff, so stay tuned for more videos like this, like the projects that I do. And here I've got some components, some cables. I've got a load if I want to test an amplifier. I've got a that's 80, I think 8 ohms at 80 watts, so I use this to load when I want to repair something and see if it works as intended. Resistors, boards. I've got some bigger transistors here. These ones are probably not genuine, but I use them just for testing, and if I wanna build a board with quality components, I just buy 2 or 3 pieces that I'm gonna use them. As you see, resistors, some capacitors. So these are all the stuff that I have. Here on the box I've got some parts for soldering. As you see here, I've got the board that we built together. This is how it turned out, and that's all the stuff I have. Pretty small corner. I really like when I have free time to just build something on the breadboard, and if it works and it's a nice idea, I can do a PCB, and if the project turns out to be good, I might do a video. So this is the corner I have. Oh, I forgot to, this is the camera that I use for micro soldering. I didn't use that for a lot, but the camera is perfect. I did a video on the channel about this camera, and I've got this arm here for if I want to use the camera so it's steady. Haven't used that. I use it only for soldering repairs and stuff, but it's I didn't have anything small enough that I couldn't do it with my eye. But I can use that for SMD assembly if I want to order a board and do assembly with small components and stuff. It's easier to just plug that into the screen and solder the stuff. So this is the little corner that I have. I spent some time here. If I don't do reading on the computer, I just do some stuff here at the corner. So this is the video. I hope you like my setup. I hope you have one too, so you enjoy your electronics. And that's for today. I just want to show the little corner and drink my coffee. Once again, thanks for the 200 subscribers. It means a lot to me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. And I'm gonna see you in a later video. Bye.